Do people still use webcams? Well, I'm in danger of giving the game away here, but if it's as good as the Insta360 Link is, then it's a no-brainer to get this one. So why is it so good? Well, if you have an older Mac or PC, then it's likely that your webcam is going to be 720p or maybe 1080p. And it certainly won't have any fancy software that automatically keeps you in frame as you move around like Apple's Center Stage does. But they also have to crop into the image and so produce a less than ideal kind of picture. The Insta360 Link solves all this, providing a simple, effective and impressive upgrade to your webcam game up to 4K resolution. I'm Saab Johal, this is A+, and let me show you what I'm talking about before I give you a rundown of the special features of the Link, how it performs during my testing, how it compares with my previous 4K webcam before my final verdict. And thanks to Insta360 who sent me the device to review. Instead of using software to digitally move the image around, the Link sits on a gimbal, a bit like DJI's Pocket Range, as well as others. The Link makes sure you stay in frame without having to crop or reduce the quality. And the Link has some cool tricks that you won't find anywhere else. With an RRP of a cent under $300, it's not cheap. The Link is a premium webcam, but if you're after the best, it pretty much delivers on that promise with an impressive picture quality, and the apps for Mac OS and Windows have a polished feel and plenty of features. It's also a lot more entertaining and, dare I say, cute than any of the other webcams. I mean, what other webcam has a motorized head that cocks to the side and looks around before settling down? A bit like the lamp in the opening credits of a Pixar movie or your faithful dog. The Link feels substantial, solid, dependable. Even with the gimbal design, it doesn't come across as fragile. Sure, it won't be as robust as other webcams perhaps, but then I don't think it's the GoPro of webcams either. I don't think they're supposed to be used in that way. But it's by no means plain. It's sleek and stylish too, made of a combination of metal and plastic with an LED status light running across the top perimeter of the main body. It's lightweight with a small footprint, so it's easily mountable on a monitor or laptop without taking a lot of space. It also has a tripod mount built into the base in case you want to mount it off to the side or elsewhere. The USB-C cable that comes with it is plenty long enough, connecting directly into the back of the camera platform with a USB-A adapter if you need to use that, like I do. Installation of the Link software is easy and it automatically detects which firmware is installed on the webcam and prompts you to update if necessary. All very seamless, slick, and in my experience worked as it was intended to. Okay, so let's run down what the Link can do and how good it is at doing them. You can use the Link controller app available for Mac and Windows to control the camera, which has a neat and simple interface that explains it all. Don't remember how to gesture zoom? Click the question mark next to the menu item and a short silent explanatory video plays. You can control the Link with arrows and a zoom slider or just use your mouse. The controls are out of sight so it won't be too overwhelming. I usually don't bother with the white balance, contrast, brightness, saturation and sharpness, but if you head to the sidebar you can do some tweaking. The video quality is stunning right off the bat. It really is exceptional performance. Most webcams have a sensor size of 1/4 to 1/3 inches. The Link's 1/2 inch sensor puts theirs to shame. That's probably why the video quality looks so much better than the competition. A larger sensor lets in more light, providing better results in low light settings with more color and clarity. The Link's video quality was so crisp and bright that I almost felt like I was seeing my own house through a window rather than through a digital screen. The Link can recognize faces, so it'll follow yours and make sure you stay in the center of the frame. It zooms in and out, and you won't be too far or take up too much of the frame. The Link can zoom up to 4 times, but it's just a digital zoom. Zooming in makes the picture more pixelated the closer you get, but this is a 4K webcam, so you can still zoom in and get a good picture. The Link's top end resolution is 4K at 24, 25 and 30 frames a second. For smoother video and less bandwidth, try 1080p at 50 or 60 frames per second or explore other options. Most webcams come with pretty awful microphones. I know, right? Why would they do that? But the dual noise cancelling microphones on the Insta360 Link make it sound okay. Not great, but acceptable. That said, I still prefer a standalone USB microphone or something similar. To provide physical privacy, the Link's gimbal head spins downwards away from you, blocking would-be hackers and creepy voyeurs from looking through your webcam. This kicks in 10 seconds after the conferencing app stops using the webcam. When you start a video call, the Link will come back to life and start streaming again. And it's compatible with Zoom, Microsoft Teams, Google Meet, and more. You can use different hand motions to control the Link. Just give a gesture to zoom in and out. When you switch to whiteboard mode, it tells the Link to concentrate on rectangular surfaces like whiteboards and chalkboards. Whiteboard mode frames the board and it won't follow you if you step aside to give people a better look. You have to apply 4 reusable stickers that frame the whiteboard to help the Link recognize what it is that you want it to focus on. I don't have much use for this function, but it's there if you want it. Now, overhead mode is great for when you're presenting something on a desk, as it points the camera lens almost straight down to the surface. If you showcase something like playing the piano, art, or diagrams, it will detect the activity and make sure it's framed for the most eye-catching shot. It was far more effective than I expected. Make sure your materials are facing you correctly before you start the call, and the Link will take care of flipping the video so that everyone on the call can read it correctly. Now, it's better than the Logitech Pro, but not double the price better in terms of picture broadcast quality. But if you want the center stage tracking thing, it's unbeatable. The question is whether you need automatic tracking and gesture control. If the answer is no, then even the superior video quality of the Link isn't enough to justify spending almost twice as much on a webcam like the Brio, which is already an expensive webcam, although you can get it on discount now. For me, the Link replaces my Logitech Brio, but only just. If I never knew about the Link, I'd be happy with the Brio, but now you know about the Link too, so there's a decision to make. It is a premium product. Expect to pay a premium price. So long as you understand this, I expect you will be happy with your purchase. It's not a bargain, but it is the best. I'm Saab Johal, this is A+, and you might like this video next. Thanks for watching. See you back here again soon.